Hello there everyone, Red Chair Gaming here, and welcome back to Let's Build a House, or an English Manor in The Sims 3. This is part 3 of course, as you saw by the thumbnail, and the intro, and the title. Anyways, we are carrying on with the dining room, as well as working on a study, and you'll notice this is one of the shortest episodes of the series. This is also going to be my final Sims 3 house, which is a little bit crazy. But as you can see here, I'm just messing around with different things that I was finding in the catalog, such as this little, I suppose it was supposed to be for holding the elixirs from Supernatural, but I decided I was going to use it for whatever I wanted. And so I just put it as a little like hutch type of thing. And now we are moving on into the living room, which doesn't actually stay with this layout, because I couldn't figure out how the kitchen was going to work in this house. But you will see that in part 4. So this is where I just kind of abandoned the idea of the living room for the time being though. And then we're just going to jump straight into the office, which is hands down one of my favorite rooms that I've built so far for it. Speaking of building rooms, that's probably going to be a new thing I do, just like individual rooms for The Sims 4. Just little design tips, I guess. And here's the study, as you can see. Had a nice little octagonal shape in this back corner. So I decided to load it up with bookcases and a chair, and it just ended up looking pretty amazing. Anyways, this little coffee table, I need to stop saying anyways. Yet again, I say that every single episode, but I really do. So here we go, and we are jumping into the little desk area with a store content chair, of course, because wouldn't be a Red Chair Gaming house if it didn't have loads of store content, right? Except that in The Sims 4, we aren't going to be having store content for a while. So you can enjoy some base game houses then. And you can tell me if you are jumping into The Sims 4. I personally have preloaded the game already, and I have been eyeing the little icon, pushing it every day to see if anything will happen. But alas, it is coded to where it's not going to work until September the 1st at 11 p.m. So that's just a thing that I have to get over, and that's about it. So you can tell me if you're gonna get it, and I will continue to talk about this house, actually. So as you can see, we've got a nice little curtain setup, and something I made sure was that there weren't any sort of like technologically advanced items in this house, just because I wanted to keep it very classic, and it really is just supposed to be a classic English house, hence their form of a radio, the lack of a TV, and all of the fireplaces that are going to be put in the next couple of parts. Anyways, we are going through, and I need to stop saying anyways. Here we are though, and putting in a nice little rug that came with university life. And once again, this house requires supernatural ambitions and university. That is all. Well, then you can add in store content, which there's plenty of. Now we are moving on. Well, not really, we're still in the same room, but we are just adding in little decor, and I do end up removing that mirror and putting in some supernatural pictures. Well, it's one picture, but split up into multiple frames. If I remember correctly, I end up changing that momentarily. These nice lights from Supernatural, which I have loved since they've been in the game, but I never have much use for them because I hardly ever use items from Supernatural. But that's, I was about to say that's about to change, but that really isn't. Considering this is the final Sims 3 house, I can't get over the fact that it is. Some nice wallpapers that I actually had no idea existed made their way into this house just because I started experimenting with this house, and I can definitely say I brought some different aspects into it. And I mean, I'm not even finished yet, so I can only imagine what it's going to look like by the very end of the house. Now we are adding in that little set of pictures I was talking about, and I believe we're about to work our way out. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this part. If you did, leave a like and leave your feedback down below. I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.